What's up, y'all? No Jumper, man. I'm here with T-Rell, man. Y'all, and I'm here with one of my favorite people in the world, Problem, man. How's it going? First of all, I've been knowing this young man for a very, very, very long time. So, and we've been through a whole lot. Like, we
Mhm.
transitioned, you know, through the maze. We transitioned a couple times.
Yeah.
So it is crazy for me to be sitting here with you, interviewing you.
This is
I don't even call this an interview.
Listen,
We just finna talk.
this
I
is
don't- we
the
just talk.
honestly, bro. Just like I'm so proud of you, bro. Like I've never in my life thought this guy was gonna be doing this well too. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the damn fool with the one we saw last night. I know that one.
Yeah, because elaborate on this guy. Elaborate on this guy. 'Cause you know what I'm saying?
Again, I know. Sometimes niggas will bring it out of you, but
You
this
know
is
what?
dope, though.
But for real, I did some crazy shit, and I'm like, damn, because I'm doing really good. I'm changing. I'm evolving. But you get that one thing, where you push too far.
Mhm.
And with me, and I'm older, so when you click that button, it's
Right.
over.
It's either on or off when you get older.
Yeah, it's over.
It ain't no middle, nothing.
And I'm keep going too. I'm to the end of the road. Like I don't even know where the road. Niggas that had the Superman, the God that had to come get me. Like niggas, what are you doing?
Well, y'all gonna work it out. You know how it go.
Yeah,
but
man.
sometimes you gotta remind a nigga, you know what I mean? That you mean?
Yeah. You still doing that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not as much. I've learned to like my shit is like it's the juice worth the squeeze. I say that all the time before I do anything. And like if it is, well, yeah. But most of the time it ain't no more. It ain't worth me, you know what I mean, going to jail or hell over. I probably ain't gonna fuck with it.
What can get you out of your character right now?
Of course, like the obvious, disrespecting my wife, mom, kid, shit like that. That's it. But my character sometimes is getting on a nigga too, so I'm not really out of my character doing that.
Yeah.
And you sick. You trying to do it. You already on. That's how we going it. That's how you doing it. This nigga.
What's been going on with Problem, man?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Let us
I'm
know,
going
man.
by my government. You know what I'm saying? It's Jason
Okay.
Martin. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's time for me to take
Jason
on.
Problem Martin?
No, just Jason Martin. Jason Martin.
So I can't call you Problem.
You can call me Problem, but
I'm your homie. I'm calling you Problem.
you can call me Pete Pride, whatever you want, but you know what I mean? Business wise, I'm going by Jason Martin. Right.
So you going white on him?
My name was that first, nigga. What you mean? Jason Martin. That's my real name. what you talking about?
Going government on him,
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I got two first names. I was never meant to be last. That's what my dad told me so.
Okay.
Why not go for it?
What made you go for that transition?
I mean, I've been wanting to do it like the last 5 years. It was just like, man, the problem thing is tough because I'm from Compton. I got tats, baby moms, turned up. Well, I'm already fighting all these negative fucking things when I walk in the room, and then I spend like my first 5 minutes meeting somebody trying to explain to them, no, I'm good. And I just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be tripping. I'm more of a finisher than a starter on most of the things that I've ever been into. So I think it's just time. I'm older, bro. I got fucking daughters graduating from college, 2 in college. They don't need to be telling somebody their dad name is Problem.
So is that like Problem was your alter ego?
Nah, Problem, that name came from basketball, but then when rapping started, it was just like, oh, that's dope. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna just roll with that. You know, like back in them times, it was like, man, you have to have like one of them tougher names and shit. And then when Google came, it was kind of a nightmare, but hey, we just kind of stuck through it and kept it going.
So let's take us back to your Problem days.
Come on, let's go. Let's fuck waiting. I ain't about to even start with you. Let's run it. Come on.
Let's go back to your Problem days because you really was a problem out here in these streets.
Musically,
you know
I did a lot.
You did a lot
musically for the city, a lot of things. It was dope.
And you start from, you started from Compton and you did that whole little thing, you know what I'm saying? And your name was like ringing bells so crazy.
Yeah.
And when you from LA and Los Angeles, usually you gotta be like associated with a gang. Like and you wasn't really pushing it, but back then were you associated with a gang?
I was associated with a lot of gangsters.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that I end up meeting or growing up with end up to be monsters. But when I knew them, they were just like Paul. He turns into 2 P's. You know what I'm saying? It's like just by the nature of who you grew up with. But nah, man, I've always been a straight shooter, but I never gangbang. It's just like most of my friends did. But I'm not gonna like treat them no different or not bring them nowhere just because they from certain neighborhoods. It's like, man, we gonna all just rock and go get this money and fuck with these ladies and chill out.
Back then, did you feel like your shit was like gangster rap?
No,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I never felt like I did gangster rap. I may have said some tough shit 20 to 30% of the time, but I would never classify what I did as gangster rap at all. My shit was more so like, come over here fucking around, you gonna see about it. But I'm really here to have a good time.
So why? Because you know, certain people, being from Compton and you're a rapper around that time, you know, people were trying to pick on you and fuck with you. You know, when you were a problem, like
Who tried to pick on me?
I mean, it was certain artists that was throwing subliminals at you and shit
Who?
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Say that name.
One was YG. You know what I'm saying?
He said my name at the interview. What he did the freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That beef was like, I didn't like that. I'm gonna just take you back to that. I didn't like that beef. I thought both of you guys, I love both of you guys. I loved your music. I thought what you guys was doing for the city was like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with it. And it just like went off that hill, and I was like, where
It
the fuck?
definitely drove.
I was a fan, and I just didn't know where it
drove
came
a wedge
from.
between like people had. It seemed like everybody had to pick a side, and I remember that. I mean, truth be told, that beef didn't start with us. It was just a member of his crew and somebody from my crew. They got into it, and just us being the faces, we became the beef. You see what I'm saying? And him being who he is, me being who I am, ain't nobody turning down nothing. So it just kind of festered into something more than the original fade that it all kicked off from.
Was there any fades ever, taken?
By me?
Yeah.
Me and him? Nah, we tried. I tried a few times. We tried a couple of times. We seen each other in the streets a few times. And for whatever reason, it didn't happen. But I won't say he ran from me. He definitely won't say I ran from him. It just didn't happen. But, some niggas' teeth got tapped in that situation. So.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me, man, that y'all had to fucking go through that shit. And but like you said, people had to pick sides in that shit. And me as a fan, you feel me? I felt like they were transitioning more to the YG side. You feel me?
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing with that is it was crazy because at a time where like Nipsey actually brought this to my attention. He was like, bro, it's fucked up. I rock with you, this my dog, and it makes us where we can't even really get money because people are scared to book both of y'all at the same time and all this shit. One thing I will say about YG is people didn't know when we did Function on 106 Park, like we was in full-fledged heat at that time. But before we walked on stage, just walked up to him like, Compton don't fuck up the money. We shook hands and got up there and did our thing. So that was never gonna be a problem on my end. Like if it's about a bag, I'm not stopping no man from getting they food and feeding their kids and their family. I can't say the same about them though. I've heard numerous stories about them stopping me from getting such situations. So that's where my anger kept coming. Like, damn, my nigga, like y'all don't want to get down, but y'all don't want me to get no money. It's like I don't understand. It got so strange, and it definitely drove a wedge through the whole city. And then ironically, it's like everybody that I had an issue with all got hot at the same time. It was like, oh shit, this is finna get crazy. Yeah. I knew it was finna get fucking crazy, dude. It was crazy.
Cause they was taking producer shit. They, different producers wouldn't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Different like radio motherfuckers probably wouldn't fuck with you. People really was picking those sides, and I felt like okay, and I can see. I don't know if you see, but I can see like a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just stagnant, and then this nigga going here. You feel me? Like. Did that ever fuck with you at a certain point?
Totally. I'd be lying if I say that. You know what I'm saying? In the heat of competition, like we fighting to be the best dudes from out here. And especially with like the chokehold Diamond Lane had on the city, like we had this bitch. I mean, I don't think it's all like politics, beef, and street shit. Why? You gotta understand, at the end of the day, we were independent and it was pretty much a 4 to 5 man team running my thing, and I was going against major label artists. So at the end of the day, it's just like who money gonna run? Who gonna run out first? And shit, I heard stories about them niggas having my face in the fucking studio with targets on it, all type of crazy shit. So it was cool, but it definitely fucked with me. It sent me in a spot one time because it was some people that I like helped, like I know I helped, that chose another side. So it let me see how this game worked, and it made it like, all right, I understand what this is. Let me just rock with who I rock with, and we gonna get right.
Man, that's fucked up. You know, cause I'm in that industry too. I was in that industry.
Yes, you know this. You know this.
And
You definitely know this.
To be feel like you left behind or niggas gotta choose a side and and it's not supposed to be like that. He put you in a fucked up position to where it's just like what. Damn, like I might have to, fuck you up, to prove a point.
That was definitely the mindset. I will say this, man, shout out to Bird. He kind of calmed a lot of it down because I was wanting to go. Because if we go to like just rap shit, if it's just like battles, I'm like, man, I'm gonna annihilate these niggas on some rap shit. So I wanted to go. And it was like, nah, it's too many street politics involved. It was just too many people that knew each other on the other side, and it really could have got to some real gunplay. And it was like, is it really worth that? What we really tripping over? Because at the end of the day, this all started with one incident that didn't involve neither one of us. So,
did you ever fought him? Like, you know what, bitch ass nigga, you started this shit.
Oh,
like the nigga who who originally started it, the fucking.
The nigga who kicked it off, to this day, we just, he know to stay on his side of the room. I seen him recently. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your eyes that way. Don't bring him this way. He understands because it just kept up to, he was like the main agitator. When everybody was trying to piece it up, he just kept agitating it and kept agitating it. At a time where I was trying to change, I was changing my life the way I was thinking. I was really trying to walk around and just reintroduce myself on some like, I don't want no smoke. Apologetic, let me be cool. I just really want to get back to working. Because, nigga, finances going down, all that shit was really a thing that was going on. And then just to see that nigga was trying to keep it up over something that was so small, it's like, it ain't smoke, but it ain't clear neither. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody else, though, involved, like I've seen, everybody's spoken since then, so it's no real issues. But it was like for it to start over something that had nothing to do with the power players and for it to affect a decade, that's weak as fuck.
Yeah, so, seeing Rod, the nigga who started
this nigga sick. Let me tell you something, real talk. The reason why it never even got all the way with him, because his auntie Bird is from Diamond Lane.
Yeah.
So she was like, man,
don't do it. So his auntie saved him from you.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
So, at that time, going back, and you said your finances was getting kind of rocky.
It was fucked up. It was bad.
Like, bring me back to that moment when you just felt like, you know what? I don't know. Like, is this shit for me? Or, like, what am I doing? Like, what was the frustration?
Musically, I'll never duck the confidence. I always think I'm a song away from changing a bunch of people's life. So that wasn't it. It was more so like, how you just feel like you running into a tornado and it just keeps sending you back that way? Yeah. And it's like, I'm like, if this record don't work, that means it's really bad. It's fucked up. And then it's like, that was my only means of finance. Like I was a studio nigga, 12, 13, 14 hours a day in the studio. So when that's what's paying your bills, and then that does this, you get like, ooh, shit, it get tricky. And you know what I'm saying? And I have children and
did you have to cut a lot of people?
Cut? No, not cut off like out of my life, no. I had to recondition relationships. I had to go get a team that can be like definitely more day to day about what I need to happen. So yeah, I had to put like that first.
Was pun a part of that recondition?
Nah, the pun thing was fucking crazy. Let me tell you how that went, because it was a studio session that I found out something that happened with Eric Bellinger and some money issues and something, and I was just sitting there like, whoa, I thought, it was a misunderstanding. And then with the people that were involved, everybody being so bullheaded, and everybody at the time, we all wrapped up off Molly and getting money and fucking communication was just terrible. I'm talking about it was so bad in them days. And then when you really dealing with niggas that's gonna really do that on all sides, it's just better to just wash hands and everybody just go do what they do. I think our thing was more of like a fade back than a cut, because I was still talking to him, but we just wasn't doing business, and like vice versa. At least on my eye, that's the way I saw it.
So you felt he was too turned up for you, and you just was like,
No,
hold on, that ain't for
no.
me.
I think
I can't do it, pun.
Hell
Goddamn.
no, not too turned up. We gon', we getting down together.
Yeah.
It was more so like that one thing, and then it was just some just communication shit, like the League of Stars. The whole way that went, I was sold that it was gonna all be under one umbrella, even like with the Like What record. That's why it says produced by League of Stars, but I produced that record with them. It's just little things that I thought was gonna do another thing that didn't. And then, again, I'm new to fame, I'm new to money, I'm new to all this, and I probably didn't make a few of the right decisions either. But it was never like, hey, fuck you, I'm not talking to you no more, and da-da-da. It was more so like, you just kind of saw people just like, he gonna go do his thing, I'm gonna do mine. I more so do that with niggas. If it ain't no thing like where you did something like for real, I'll just say, look, we probably don't need to do business right now, or they gonna say it, but it's like, nigga, you still my nigga. We had too many amazing times together for me to ever be mad at that nigga.
I didn't know there was ever a drug addict problem.
Oh, nigga, we was turned up, nigga.
Like what? The Molly problem?
Molly was a real thing, man.
So you was really doing dope.
For that 1 year.
So that was motivating you when you rapped?
Nah, it honestly had nothing to do with the raps. I was just rapping about what I was doing.
But were you sober rapping or were you high?
Depends on what song. Depends on what song. Like what, I was sober.
Like what, you was sober? But
Take your ties off, I was not.
You was still throwing them subliminals in there too.
Subliminals too? I wasn't throwing subliminals in.
You didn't throw no subliminals in none of your raps?
Not in like what? No.
Not in like what, but I'm just talking about, in general. Was any of those subliminals, were you high? Or were you sober?
No. First of all, if the shoe fit weird with anything I ever say in my life, we gonna go there. I don't do no subbing, because if I'm gonna say whatever I say, if that nigga that feels I'm talking about him is right there, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm talking about you. It ain't no subbing, but I wasn't finna give no niggas no names in my shit. Like, you're not about to be a part of my history where you said I said your name and we can play that back. No way. No way, not even. It was too up. But if niggas felt like I was saying something, I mean, hey, again, my studio has been the same spot for 9 years, and my phone number's been the same.
So as far as music, like, still problem, like you going, like you having financial problems or whatever the case may be, you start getting out that hump, you feel me? You find a different team, you going, you doing your thing, like
day-to-day team. It was still Diamond Lane for sure.
Day to day, did you ever like figure out, did you stay like independent, or like you still independent to this day?
The whole run, yeah. I had to deal with Universal Republic with I'm Fucked Up record. That was the only major deal I've ever done. All the rest of that shit, we was whooping these niggas' ass independent for real. Not like the fake one where it's a white nigga somewhere giving them the money.
Yeah, because
this was not that at all.
Tell me about that independent check where it's just booming like that. Because you was booming.
I'm gonna keep it a bang. Like, I saw more than everybody else. Yeah, I know I did. I had way more control than everybody else. I had way more freedom to do what I wanted because my boss was one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting money with Pun. Pun's a hustler. He finding it all. He gonna find it. So yeah, it was shit. We was whooping on these boys. It was a thing. But there was a lot of money put into me. Just because it says independent, man, there was a lot of money put into my shit. It was ran definitely like Interscope, for sure. I mean, you don't do 106 in Park 9 times for free. You don't get the A-list radio we was getting. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, because like, how were you making those moves to even, because I thought you was one of the biggest artists, especially on the West Coast, and to be independent. Because, when I was doing that shit with Tiger, like, he was signed, to Universal, Young Money, but he was moving like he was independent.
Yeah, y'all. I remember coming to one of y'all studio sessions. It was just dark in there. We like, me and Pun coming in. What the fuck y'all doing? Hey man, we gotta get this shit together. One wrong move, this shit'll go crazy. I remember y'all doing that. We was like, we getting the fuck out of here. But then when I had to do that shit, I was like, I totally get what them niggas talking about. That's me every day now. Like,
what's your reasoning for doing that shit?
What?
Having it dark.
Cause I need it
quiet.
Focus. I need it quiet. Like my car, like, how people like me in the music, like me playing music. No, my shit off.
We old as a mother.
I fuck with. Ain't that tight though? Hey, Dude, cause
I'm riding home silent. I'm talking about air.
It's silent. The most I might turn on, it's gonna sound real old. Some like sports radio or some shit.
ESPN.
Because the commercials be all about balling. They all telling each other how to go get some other money and all the commercials on AM radio.
I'm only listening to the radio when I'm with my girl though.
Right.
Or the music or doing that. You know what I'm saying?
It's quiet. I literally, like, I'll get up, go to the office before the folks get there. And my people get there at 9 o'clock. I'm probably there at 7, just sitting in there. Just like, okay, what we about to do? What's happening? What's up?
And you had kids too, I'm assuming early because
yes, yeah,
and you were big around that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say a decade ago, like, and you was doing your thing. Like, how did your kids feel like to see their dad out there, you know, going crazy like that?
They didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like still young, but you know, I was able to like bring my daughters out in front of 60,000. So I got these pictures at my dad's house that they'll never forget. I got my little baby and my niece dancing at Powerhouse. I was able to like capture these moments of like when they older, like, look, because they can't stand me. Like, even back then, it's like, ugh, why does anybody listen to you? I don't get it. Like, and I definitely couldn't play them D2B while we going to school. So, you know, we can play Function a little bit, but I really wasn't making those hits that was for them. So they didn't get to really enjoy it. Like, now it's like, I'll get a call. Dad, why they keep playing your music while I'm at this place? I'm like, nigga, so you can get some money. So what you mean why we gotta keep this shit going?
It's a hit.
Yeah.
It's a hit. It's going.
Now them baby mamas at the time, you want to see niggas get some straightening.
How many baby mamas you got?
Everybody was nice, huh?
How many baby mamas you got?
First of all, I don't like to call them that. We're gonna pray. The mothers of my children.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I have more than enough.
They was taking your ass through it.
Prior.
Right now it's all good.
I mean, it's just, I feel like, yeah, it's good because, you know, I'm here and they here and it's no problem. I mean, but the thing is, man, I ain't gonna lie, I added to a lot of that shit because, you know, when you slide through, throwing dick around when you ain't got no business doing it, it throws fuel to the fire. So looking back at it now, I can kind of get where it was tricky. I still ain't forgave everybody, but I do know when the bag up, everybody just be a little more cooler.
Yeah, what song you feel like, you know, like it did the most for you to where you was like, you know what, I made it out this shit?
Man, I mean, shit, everything after like that Function shit was a thing. You gotta think, bro. Like me and Pun at the house, we at the Swig house, 4 a.m, fucking around. We actually I sampled myself from another song. I'm saying a verse from Potion on the hook, and to watch how fast that went from there to E40 to shooting a video in a month. 40 calling, talking about the fucking remix is done already. The little bullshit happened, and a week later, we on fucking TV. That was like a month and a half, too much thing. And then luckily, by the grace of God, the day the video dropped, Mollywood 1 drops. So you talking about God put a thing together where that one time you saw this, who's this nigga with this red sweater on this joint? Let's look him up. Oh shit, he got a tape out. Everything just went boom, boom, boom. So everything after that was just like boom, boom, boom. They all was big.
Yeah.
Everything. It was shaking.
So when that shit was shaking or whatever, it was doing its thing. Like, do you feel like when it took that dip, you feel like it was just YG or kind of part of yourself too and your team? Like, do y'all all take accountability, you know, for where your career went?
I don't know. The thing is, what I had to learn to do, remember I told you I went through that little hiatus where I was just like, oh no, I gotta chill out. I ain't finna be fucking. I'm not finna be doing none of that. I had to take full accountability about everything. It's all my fault. Because anything I let a nigga do, it's on me. Yeah. So I don't know who's taking what accountability. I'm just gonna talk about like it went the fuck up, and we'll focus on that. I mean, everybody know what was up, and everybody know who did what and who did what. And again, if everybody said they was right, then nigga, we should just go jump off a roof. You know what I'm saying? Again, we were new to something, but I'm taking full responsibility for any slides I took because at the end of the day, it's me on the mic, and it's me. Like, if a nigga was doing something I didn't like, I'm ready to get out on everybody else. So what's the difference? Like, what's up? I don't fuck with that, or this and that. So nah, all that shit my fault. Should have made better records. I should have made better decisions. I should have listened. I should have not listened. It's a lot of that shit that happened. So
what motivates you now to, you know what I'm saying, to keep going, man. Upward.
Shit, you just go look at the grace of the game, man. Even Jay-Z done fell off before. Even fucking Snoop Dogg done fell off before. Like, nigga, whoever thinks that they're just gonna roll this shit straight through and have this if your name's not Drake, have this dynamic 14-year run,
Nigga,
you're crazy.
Jay-Z ain't never fell off.
He definitely fell off. It was a time nobody was checking.
No,
nobody was
nigga.
listening to Kingdom Come, bro. And I love Jay-Z to death. But nobody has Kingdom Come on their vibe. And he'll tell you that.
Yeah, I probably
and Dogg and Snoop is that's my guy. The Snoop line thing, it not fall off, right? Meaning like they're not off the face of the earth, but it was a rough patch.
Snoop is the most famous nigga rapper alive.
And guess what? He's the hottest he's ever been in his life right now.
Due to like brand deals, just keeping it like the image
just stay
alive.
Bro, it's like you gotta stay on the dice. It ain't about who hit first, it's about who hitting. It's about who hitting. It's who gonna stay on the dice, bro. As long as you stay on the dice, you got a shot to hit. So I never looked at it like, oh, this is gonna be forever. No fucking way. I wasn't put here to lose, bro. I wasn't. I was not.
Is that kind of like, you looking at those guys and your OGs and you going through a little, a little drought and you like, hold on. You got your Snoops and you got your Dre's and you like you said, you got your Jay-Z's. Everybody have that little drought.
Everybody. Wayne, everybody has.
Damn.
Look, like even right now, like we can go back to that 10 years, right? Look at everybody that I was in competition with at that time. Are they having the best year right now?
No.
Exactly. Everybody gonna take a dip. Now, and that's no slight to no nigga, but dips come if you really gonna be here 20, 30, 40 years. Now, if you just came to hit a lick, I mean, shit. I mean, that's not me though.
Are you waiting on that Carter 6?
Anything Wayne do, I'm checking out. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if I'm waiting on Carter 6. I love Wayne though.
But I ain't waiting for nothing though. That's the thing. Like, it ain't no music. I'm sitting there like, ooh, when that comes, it's finna go. It's not like that no more.
So like Drake don't do you like that?
Drake do. I'm a fuck.
Drake.
Drake's
I ain't gonna lie.
Drake's go. I be arguing with my boy all the time. Like, bro, he's a GOAT. I don't know what to tell y'all.
But what are you and your boy arguing? It's nothing.
Right, it's nothing to argue. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, like
we've never seen the 14 years straight dominance ever. Like ever in anything.
Still going. Crazy.
Right now. Like he's the only. I've never seen this. Like Michael Jackson even fell off.
Like he's still like. It's not no falling off.
Nobody listening to Blood on the Dance Floor, bro.
It might be on him to stop.
He seemed like I'm up. You could tell he nigga.
Oh, he big up. He gambling.
Like, y'all go ahead,
Slick
man.
back.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, you doing
y'all
the
got
thing.
it. But then he's do fly shit like, let me repost Blue Bucks.
Yeah.
You know why? He ain't selfish. He ain't like California niggas. He feel like it can be a bunch of kings. It don't gotta be just one.
And how do you feel about this California and like in the state of rap it is right now? Like, cause I feel like it's still like there's too much politics, too much gang politics. It's just you can't really move around. Situations like your situation will always fucking happen in here. Like it is crabs in a bucket. Like we just steadily pulling each other down, and I feel like we don't evolve. But you do have artists like a Blast, you know, and Bino. I fuck with those artists. Like Roddy Rich, that got a different sound. Like I do fuck with those artists, but just like the majority of the West Coast is just like, we pulling each other down.
It's just tough, bro, because like let me say this. We so busy trying to be like somebody else. But everybody flies here to get this. Like everybody wants to I can't even riding here, like my boy at the radio on and they playing Biggie songs and all this shit. I be in New York, I don't hear us getting scratched into that shit. We so ready to dick ride every fucking body else. We don't do that. We don't even dick ride our own self. We talk so much shit about each other that other niggas can come out here and get all the money and get all the bitches and get all the things they need and then they go home. That's the problem. The culture is fucked up. And then if you go music, Sonics is Sonics. You're going to like what you like. You're going to fuck with what you don't. But as far as like the way we look as a whole, we don't look together. So a nigga going to come through. Like if I come through your hood or if I come through your squad and y'all niggas look loose.
The structure off, huh?
It's off. It's off. And the thing is because all of the kings is just they going to grab their bag and dip. They going to grab their bag and dip. They going to go somewhere and keep grabbing their bag with them same 4 niggas that they fuck with. It's weak. It's like weak minded. It's like they don't want to stand next to a nigga that's as tall as them. Nobody wants to be eye level with a nigga out here. They want to be like, oh yeah, I got you, little homie. Don't fucking little homie me. I got too many kids. Unless you finna put it on the bill, I ain't your little homie. We gotta stop that talk. We gotta stop, man. That's my young nigga. Nah, that's my king, my partner. Yeah. Start introducing me as what I am and so on and so forth. The mentality is fucked up. And it's like that because of gang shit. It's like, you know, OG, YG, Tiny. It's like we got all these invisible fucking metrics that bleeds into the goddamn music business. Like, it's fucking stupid.
Do you ever feel, regret that you had to tie yourself into that politic while you was doing music as problem?
I never tied myself into no gang politic. Never in my life.
Not in music?
Never.
I feel like you was kind of like in the politic a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't have one nigga. All the niggas these niggas be getting, they scared of them, my partners.
Yeah.
What?
And nobody.
You're mine? No way, bro. You gotta think. No. I would go to I was at the Crenshaw basketball games with my kids. Dolo. What's up, you? What's up, Big D? I'm in the main streets. Dildo, what's up? I'm in everywhere. Jungles, what's happening? Woo, woo. Nah, because I would tell niggas, hey man, I don't bang. I don't have them politics, nigga. I'll go get put on.
Yeah, would you tell a rapper right now, like, you ain't got to do that shit. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it because you ain't ready for it. That shit a 24-hour gig. I tell like street niggas, y'all niggas is amazing. Like, you can't even clock out. You gotta be on all day. Like, you gotta be on like all day. All day. Like, even when you go to sleep, you gotta like watch the bitch. It's crazy.
To where you like, you really think you that nigga. It's like, it's WWE, but it's like, hold on, turn it off.
There ain't no off switch for no street shit, bro. Like, I've had to resort to doing street things. But by no shape of imagination would I ever gift myself that luxury of saying that's what I am. Or what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just ain't finna let nobody do something to me. That's the difference. You come in here swinging on me, I'm swinging back. I don't gotta be from nowhere to do that. Now, the niggas I'm with might not let you get over here. Now, that's a whole other conversation. But if you make your way this way, I'm gonna pay your ass. I'm gonna pay your way back for sure.
Yeah.
At least back then. Right now, I'm going home.
Man, tell me about some of these legendary studio sessions you didn't have, man.
What kind are you talking about?
I mean, you had some legendary studio sessions.
What do you mean?
With some big artists. It was good. It was cool. I mean, let the people know. I mean, you have been in some studio sessions where, you may have caused the problem.
Huh? What specifically are you asking me about?
You may have caused a problem or two in, at a couple studios.
I've never caused no problem in no studios. What are you talking about?
And maybe Pun was there and did some wild shit, and y'all done seen a few people run-ins and did some crazy shit.
Oh, talking about back in the day?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, if we caught you, we gonna get in them eyes. We want to see what was up. Whoever was somewhere talking somewhere else about what they was gonna do when they saw me, him, Bird, or Bad Luck, we got into them eyes. I'm here right now, so obviously it wasn't
let me
no
stop
smoke.
bullshit. So a nigga ain't never seen Problem, Punk Problem ain't never turned nothing down. Nigga, none of that shit you seen
man, get
talking
them
that
comments
shit.
underneath this motherfucker and tell me when it happened. Let me know. I want to know when.
Yeah.
Tell me. I want to know when that happened.
I'm just a fan looking on the out, you know what I'm saying, on the outside end. And I just wanted to know, just for me.
A lot of people thought that I was ducking smoke because I wasn't talking, because me, honestly, I always thought, like, if it was real smoke, like, why the fuck would I rap about it? Or why would I go on an interview like, yeah, what's up with this nigga? Nah.
How many rappers had smoke with you?
Sound like all of them. It seemed like it one time. all of them.
So every acquired beef through the whole West Coast.
Outside of the Bay. At some point,
did you do
each one of these niggas had a problem. Man, I used to make love to a lot of women.
So these niggas was mad because you was taking their bitches.
I didn't say take anything. I gotta watch you. I used to make love or lustful moments with people, and how would I know who belongs to who? I'm not even y'all friends to know who's what.
So rappers was calling your phone, hey bro, that's my bitch.
I've had that happen before a few times, but
Hey, bro, that's my bitch. That shit sound crazy.
I'll be laughing. I'll be like, hey, my nigga, this is crazy. I remember telling nigga like, this is nuts, bro.
That's crazy.
You might want to get on the jack with her, bro, because I've literally had to have a conversation with a nigga like, hey, bro, I thought we was fool. I'm like, what you thought what? He's like, what you mean? Like, bro, we man, you supposed to. Nigga, I don't know. Man, I know you through songs. I don't know you, nigga. What's wrong with you?
Personally.
Bro, I have like friends, like real friends, and then it's like this business. Very different. Very different. I've always understood that. It was, well, I'm lying. It's been times where I thought some of these niggas was my friends. And I've done extra for it, and I was like, oh, well, no, that was my fault. I gave too much.
Did that make you transition and change your name to where you just was like, you let it all go and you said, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm finna try this over here. Something new for me. Which I love and I respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like you are a great rapper, but it's like, damn,
Right.
you found your niche. Like you found like something else that you really love.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And you curated that shit and you created a business and it's just like your baby, your new baby.
Man, yeah, man. The name, like I said, the name change was a 5-year ago thing I talked about. I called 2 Chainz and I asked him, I'm like, bro, I'm thinking about changing my name. And like, what did you do when you did yours? He was like, man, fuck that shit. If that's gonna get the money, go. But then I had a sit down with some people at the time and they kind of talked me out of it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mentally in control of myself, honestly. But they talked me out of something and I was like, well, all right, it don't make sense. But honestly, they were right because it would have looked crazy because I hadn't gave no like real foundation on it. So like these last 5 years has been me showing improving. Like I got married, bro. I slowed down. I stopped being outside. I just changed what I'm rapping about, changed what I'm doing, changed my message, changed my delivery. And now it makes sense. Like, oh, it's like, well, now they applauding it because you've actually watched it first. I feel like it would have been abrupt. So they actually were right.
That's crazy. How is it being married? I mean, I never even knew you had a girlfriend. I mean, because you know, y'all niggas don't like posting y'all girlfriend on the internet. Like,
I want to post.
We just went through this shit with AD.
This nigga say I definitely post my wife.
Y'all don't be posting y'all girls like that. So I don't know. I mean, niggas be giving me slack. I post my girl all the time, and recently kind of slowed down. But you know, we be TikToking it down.
Y'all working right now. You got to get the shop back together. You got the show. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? How's it being married? On top of that, niggas wasn't invited to the wedding.
I didn't have a wedding. We just went and just
Let's
did
talk
it.
about it.
We just went and did it.
Because I don't want a wedding.
Nah, that shit ain't the vibe.
The wedding ain't the vibe.
Listen, because, okay, my wife was married prior, and she was like, listen, we're going to spend all this money for all these other motherfuckers. And it ain't got nothing to do with them. This is about us. We can take that same money and we can go do some other shit with. And just, like, we'll just tell, like, the immediate family, not even asking, like, letting you guys know if you hear anything, we're getting married tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. You know, not really a blessing, but just like, here, we're going to let y'all know. So we did a shotgun wedding. We went up the street, did our vibe, boom, 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 and it was just like, all right, boom, and just got with it. You know
That's what I be telling my girl. I said, I don't know if I want to feed 100 motherfuckers. That's not going to eat my food, bullshit with me.
What we plan on doing is the 5-year anniversary, we're going to fly everybody out somewhere. We're going to do a thing.
How many people are you flying out on your dime?
Well, shit, man, that all depends on how good this coffee and kush shit goes. As of now, it'll probably be 20.
Yeah.
But hopefully by then, nigga, we probably take the whole content. While we take everybody, because it's gonna be a thing when we do it. Because first of all, like, damn, I'm married. That's crazy. I still to this day can't even believe it. It's wild.
Let's talk about coffee and kush, man. Talk about it from the beginning, man. How'd you build it? Where'd it come from?
Bro, I was on the balcony, just like, I want to do a project outside. And this all started in that transition I was telling you about. Me and my wife had started dating, and then I was just, instead of going to sleep at 5 a.m., I was getting up at 5 a.m. And then you notice after a while, there ain't a lot of people to talk to. Niggas ain't even up that early. So we would just get up and walk to Starbucks. Every day, just get up, walk to Starbucks.
You and your wife get up
every day, walk to Starbucks. So I was able to get like 2 miles in. So I'm working out, but I'm noticing there's so many different type of people here, but it's the same people. And they look so comfortable. Everybody looks so comfortable. Like life is great. They don't look like they're in a rush. It's just a bunch of people that's cool. So one day, I'm smoking and I'm like, she's like, why are you doing it? I'm like, I'm high. We finna do our stuff. I walks in and then this dude walks over to me like, I love that fragrance you wearing. Older white gentleman. He had to be like 67 or something. We start talking. He started talking about the business he owned and different shit. And I'm like, Every morning I'm smoking, I'm doing coffee. Every morning I'm smoking, I'm doing coffee, working on this project. I'm like, I'm gonna call it Coffee and Kush, because this is what I'm doing. End up going on tour with Exhibit. First time anybody ever took me on tour. Shout out to X. Takes me overseas, and then I see Amsterdam. I'm like, oh shit, this is everything I've been talking about.
Coffee house is going
This is
crazy.
right. Like, I'm like, oh, I gotta get one of these to the city. It'll calm us down. It'll be dope. It'll be part of this shit.
The weed calm you down.
But it's something about that tea and the coffee and the weed together. It just makes everything fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you just start building on it. It's like, okay, well, I take the Mollywood shit. I'm like, okay, fuck what went wrong. What worked? All right, it was a series. We created a product. I couldn't sell Molly, but I can sell coffee and Kush. What was it? What did it look like? Oh, we made a soundtrack for something. All right, well, this is going to be the soundtrack. So then you just start Googling shit. Like, you just go down this rabbit hole. Pandemic hit. It's like, oh, everybody's at the house. Mugs. Let me look these up. Find something, modify them. Let's just start drawing this thing out. Let's start seeing what it looked like, and it just start piecing itself together. Law started changing. Oh, wait, let me write this truck down. Coffee truck. Let's see if I can sell weed off this coffee truck. This could be dope. And it just started piecing itself together. I want a consumption lounge. I want to try to get one. Then the play comes, and it just started becoming. More people just start calling in. Man, I see what you're doing. Snoop called like, hey, I want in. Whoa, my other partner called, hey, what you doing? Boom, boom, boom. And now,
did Snoop ever put an investment in? I mean, because he does invest.
He does, but I'm working out something special for him. I'm actually gonna gift him something because he's done so much for me. But get ready, you're gonna see some dope shit. But Dog is definitely in it.
What has Snoop done for you over the years?
Whenever it was afloat, man, he would let and gift me the opportunity to allow me to write records with him. You know what I'm saying? We like, not for him. A lot of people say that. No, that's not how it works. Right with him. You know what I'm saying? He knows he's an older dude. He's trying to get his vibe on. We got one out right now with Eminem. Shout out to that. That's cracking.
Cause you wrote a lot of songs for Snoop.
With
Snoop.
Since that was my first gig, was 2008 with Snoop. That gave me my first rap check ever.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much was that?
25,000.
25,000.
I never seen that much money
for writing for Snoop.
I got 25, man. I remember niggas is so ignorant. I tried to go to the Knicks check cashing on Avalon and El Segundo to cash it. That's how fucking how crazy this was.
So Snoop gave you a check for 25,000.
And I walked there and said, look, it's safe, Calvin brought us on. And she was like, we can't do nothing with this. You got to start an account. I'm like, hell no, the baby mama's gonna come take this. I remember the conversation like crazy. Yeah.
Your baby mamas was getting your accounts.
Bro, I remember getting a child support fucking check for my daughter when she was like 3 months old. I don't even know how to, we ain't even had time for me to not take care of the little motherfucker.
How many artists have you wrote for?
Shit. Tons. Chris, Puff.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
What song?
Puff.
What song?
To take Lay Your Head Back. That's on my separation joint with him and Tank. Remember you was there.
I'm just
this nigga's crazy. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. He was here when he was doing it.
What was I doing when I was at that motherfucker? Because everybody be acting like I'm scared and I was in there supporting.
Right there. You was sitting right there in the joint. Chris, Puff, Dog, Trey, like a lot of niggas. Like the bigger folks though.
A lot of people don't know that about you though.
Yeah.
They don't know that about you. They don't know you get in there and write those songs. And they don't know a lot about, artists that, that do that. But you guys got to be highlighted like that because the motherfuckers be like, he ain't doing nothing or he ain't doing this. But you still in there. You still got big relationships with different artists. Like you said, Exhibit, like Snoop, like people you could call on, like 2 Chainz, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you in there, so that shit definitely has to be celebrated. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'll be sticking my motherfucking chest out. You feel
Hey,
me?
man,
Let niggas know. You feel me?
man. You know what, man? Only people that need to know is that Chase account when that shit get in there, man. All that other shit, bro. I like to let the work for me, man, because I see a lot of Insta famous niggas running around here. I see a lot of niggas that got a lot of followers and a lot of likes, but they don't like their life.
It's miserable as fuck.
Their life is not the vibe. Their life is not the vibe. I literally just left Italy, going to Montana tomorrow, going to DR on Wednesday. Their life ain't here. I know this for a fact because I don't see these niggas nowhere.
Yeah.
I see them on Instagram.
Flossing.
I don't know if it's flossing, but I don't see them nowhere. That's what I'm telling you. I don't see the.
How do you feel about the whole social media thing? Like,
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that you even have to do it. I hate it. I love watching it though. So it's the gift and the curse. Like I'm definitely fucking like a geek watching everybody, bro. Like
what you watching?
Everybody. I watch all y'all niggas constantly. I watch her. I see it because
You be watching Whole Fashions?
actually she came out of the office. I had a lot of those. She said, I got to see a lot of those. You feel me? I wanted to do like an animated thing with her on that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gonna do an animated
I
scene?
wanted to, but then I seen she had something going. I was like, oh, well, shit, she doing that right now. But come on, talk that. Come on, Phil, man.
Yeah.
Oh, me, bro, listen. I'm so tapped into everything rocking. Just because you don't, like, see me and shit like that, nah, bro. Like, nah. I know what's going to shake the culture up still just because I see what's missing. But, yeah, bro, like, niggas, I mean, and again, and this is no slight to nobody. It's just like, let's keep it real, bro. Like, we go draw back 10 years from now and then go look at everybody that was with us 10 years ago and just look at them. Do they look happy?
No. What advice can you give, like, the people out here, these younger people out here, beginning to rap or rapping right now to find that, like, little grace? Because you can't even find, like, no strong moments in these niggas. These niggas is depressed.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I tell my business partner all the time, shout out to Spoon, fuck that rap shit. Leave that, do that shit just for fun and have some fun with it. That ain't, bro. They have.
You know what? I've never heard introvert so many motherfucking times. I didn't even know what the fuck that was.
Bro, listen, you gotta think, bro. Like the rap shit, like they have made a mockery of my profession. They have made a mockery of it. Like, remember, you used to tell a girl, like, man, I'm in the industry, I got artists, I'm a rapper. They be like, damn, can I come to the studio? Now it's like, what else you do?
Damn.
It's like they done made a mockery of it because they've allowed any and everybody to do it. I use this analogy, like, bruh, would it be special to be a Laker if I could just, during the game, walk in and grab a jersey and play with them? No. Bro, somebody, little knick-knack, can literally load up a song and have it on the same playlist as Drake if you know the right person. That's insane.
That's crazy.
They gotta have some tears to this shit. Like, this many platinum artists can be on this one. This you gotta sell this much. They have to figure out some type of metrics because it's fuckery right now in that shit. I would never tell somebody like, man, listen, man, go rap right now. I would say, hey, man, if you like to do music, get ready to brand that shit with whatever you about to sell. Like, again, I'm like, my boy Spoon, I'm using an example right here. It's like, okay, you like to wear wave caps? Do your shit so you can sell the wave caps.
Because it's almost like, yeah, let's rap. Let's diss this nigga. Let's talk about killing this nigga over here. And then shit, we might get into Rico, but that's the
and get ready to go to jail.
Yeah,
that's why I ain't want to come here. I didn't know what you was going to ask me.
like, I ain't finna ask
That's why I've been ducking this place, like.
But not
you know way too much about me, bro. You actually
I appreciate
you taking it easy on me too, because you can get.
Yeah.
But you know I'm gonna go back and forth with you.
But I want you to do that. I'm trying to change my life too. You feel me? Coffee and Kush is going up. That's how we gonna end this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Tell the people about Coffee and Kush, your collabs. You know what I'm saying? What you got going on? What's to come? What's the goals for it?
Man, go to coffeeandkush.com, man, and just get ready to shop. Man, just get ready to see what's coming. We're about to open up a consumption lounge with our partners at Elevate in Lindsay, California, about 2 hours up. We're working on getting buses that's gonna be able to take you back and forth, but it'll be the first of its kind. It'll be a place where just like-minded people can think and do things. We'll have entertainment. It's gonna be crazy. And just I think people have already seen the Coffee and Kush truck kind of driving around. it'll be like one of the first of its kind. So we're focusing on like really diving in the mobile dispensary with the coffee element and the consumption labs, and just hopefully spreading it and just keep spreading the word. Like that right now is like the real focus. And Jason Martin, the brand, musically and television and film is about to be around.
Oh, film, you finna tap in?
Yeah, I got some things on the horizon that I'm really excited about. Really excited about.
Yeah, you know, well, like you said, I took it easy on my boy. I could have said, you know what I'm saying?
You tried though. You definitely tried.
I don't want you to lose none of the deals you in. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I don't want to say you robbed or shot anybody or no wild shit like that. Because, you know, niggas here start making up shit and do some wild shit like that. But I ain't that nigga.
I ain't did no robbing. I ain't did no shooting. I just didn't do no running. And we just gotta understand, like, as far as like you brought up my place in this shit, there is nothing you can do to erase me from this. It's not even possible.
Nothing.
It's nothing you can do. That's why I don't walk around with my chest out like that. It's like some shit is just already cemented in gold. And as a black-owned company that I'm a part of, niggas need to more celebrate that than anything. Like, fuck me. It's like, hold on. It was like some real niggas from the east side that really took on the industry and whooped his ass for a couple of years.
Before we go though, like, how does it feel to be a Los Angeles staple?
Fucking amazing, bro. Like, you gotta think. You make it here locally, that's 40 million motherfuckers in California. Like, I think people here forget this is the second biggest market in the United States. Why in the fuck would I want to care about being known anywhere else? Doesn't make any sense. So to be able to establish that, and if you can come out of here and be a staple, like, we did the Mollywood 10 concert the other day, and I was, like, blown away. Like, wow. Like, we really did something that was really dope that you just can't erase. And, man, hopefully the next 10 years will be just as prosperous. Hopefully it'll be at least half as fun. It can't be that fun because I'm married and shit, but it's gonna be different. It'll be a different kind of fun. But I'm just saying, you know, some niggas like, I wouldn't have did that. No, I'd have did it the exact way I did it. That shit was cracking, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. But all right, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Nice to have you here, my brother. You feel me? Nice talking to you, man. I appreciate you for coming.
Yeah. You know I don't come out.
You definitely don't come out, man. You don't fuck with nobody, man. But I definitely appreciate you for coming, man. This is probably one of my best interviews. You know why? Because I really actually did no studying. I just wanted to just free flow with you because I really know your personality. Right. I know who you is. You a good nigga, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And this is my second interview in this building, so it means a lot.
Man, appreciate you. It look good, too. I was going to say, man, I was going to say a joke, but I'll say it off camera. I want to say the Mexicans ran y'all over here. Damn, Adam, you ready? We got NDAs and all that. But y'all security week, because I got a knife in my sock, so y'all got to get that shit straight. Y'all got to do some pat down. I can show you.
See,
y'all niggas is weekend. Y'all slipping in here.
That's the shit we don't want to talk about.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, don't do that.
Don't take it out. You took it out.
I'm just, Adam, come on. I know it's new.
See?
But I just tell you, I'm like, these niggas that be in here with this, I got to be careful.
You doing
All right, man, I'm still
lost his mind.
I'm still me, man. It ain't gonna never do that, but y'all gotta tighten this shit up in here, man.
You got a wife right now, nigga.
Who you think told me to put? Who you think told me to put it in there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got a gangster with me. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, man.
It be shit going on up there, nigga. Get that knife.
Bruh. She grew up in 90, okay? All that shit, all that prissy talk is yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Shout out problem wife.
Come on, Dad.
Put a damn knife in his sock. There go the clip. Love you to death, man. We go, man. Make sure y'all go to sosorella.com. You know what I'm saying? If you shopping for the ladies, man, use my code T-Rell, T-R-E-L-L. Make sure you go back on Fig. You know, that's my new channel right now, too. Make sure y'all subscribe to that shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Coffee and Kush. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nothing. Go holler at it. Yeah, we gone.